always be friends.
We have been on one of our worst streaks ever. Worst streaks ever. Comes to the stream schedule wrong. Say next stream is February 15th. Which would make sense in Europe. Which would make sense in Europe. The weekend streams are not official. The weekend streams are technically all bonus streams. I mean, we like always do it, but technically only the weekday streams are scheduled. Let's see. Good to see Bruce. And yeah, good to see Chilla. Take a sit hi. Good to see La Roche. I think we're gonna take Jerry Rig. We almost always activate Jerry Rig in this meta between things like Wrath, Living Roots, and Power of the Wild. Take a Panda. Take a Traveling Merchant. Oh, that schedule will technically be wrong this week, because it says the 15th in Europe, but actually we'll be starting on presumably the 14th, because we'll be starting early when the mini set comes out, which we usually don't do. Knacks out almost we're getting there. We'll be starting earlier than usual with the mini set, which we don't usually do, but we did the HelloFresh sponsor, and one of the goals was to do the mini set stream early, so we're gonna do that. Druid of the Reef is good, but let's take Kripp Lord. Like a beaming sidekick. Maybe I'll take Forge Fiend. Is he safe to watch Simpsons? As in modern Simpsons? Not really. But, you know, I know the first 7 seasons really well. Well, kind of the first 11 seasons. Is that the 13-hour stream? Yeah, 13 hours. I believe it's 13 hours is the plan, yeah? I believe it's 13 hours is the plan. I don't know, somewhere we've got the image with the goals, but I don't know, I've got too many images. It's hard to keep track. I think it's 13 makes sense, because I said it was gonna be, 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. West Coast time is the plan. Sidekick makes more sense for Druid, doesn't it? But man, I'm always running out of cards. Wicked Claw is amazing. Power of the Wild works with Jerry Rig. I like Druid of the Reef a lot. Let's take Power of the Wild. It's just the type of thing Druid's looking for. More Crypt Lords. We can take an Azure Drake. I don't want the Arcanist. I don't want the Ancient Blossoms. Take a Druid of the Reef here. You can think about Fallen Sun Cleric a little. Peasant, problem with Peasant is now Death Knight is an additional counter to it. Hawk Strider Rancher is insane. Shatterskin Gargoyles, pretty good. Death Speaker is very good. Hawk Strider is, like, busted good. So have you seen the new cards today? I don't know if I saw all of them. I did see... I posted on the Discord. I saw the Rogue. 1 mana... 1/3. That's like an undead pirate, so it's got 2 tribal synergies. And it's a 1/3 like Diarmo for 1 mana. And it spawns a 1/1 whenever you deal damage, like the old 2 mana 2/2. It's way better than that old 2 mana 2/2. So that card's pretty nuts. I don't know if it's as nuts as Lingering Zombie and Druid, but it's one of the best 1-cost minions ever. Easily. To make you do a good impression comic book guy. Oh, absolutely. Worst impression ever. I mean, that's all you need. That's all you need. Excuse me. But in Enterprise Season 2, Episode 3, in the episode Regeneration, the Borg from First Contact show up, but those Borg... yeah, there's something like that, yeah. But those Borg could have shown up until already intervened by Q in the 24th century. Is this the original timeline? Do I want Druid of the Kalar or do I want Valkyr? I might want Valkyr. I took Valkyr. That made me a mistake. Choose a friendly minion at a 10/10 copy to your hand that costs 10. Probably taking Arfus. Splintergraft is interesting. but you need to have something on board. Yeah, Rick says Druid card with math or stuff. Oh yeah, I saw that too, which, yeah, the flavor text. The flavor text is, well, this will be useless next expansion, wink, because next expansion Guff will rotate out, but there's gonna be a new way, obviously, for, Druid to get up to 20 mana, unless they put Guff in core. Presumably there'll be a different way. Coast is up to season 18 to 20. Simpsons is still pretty solid. I disagree, but... Coast says the first 2 or 3 seasons are quite a bit all over the place. I think, again, I disagree. We have different opinions, and that's fine. I think only the first season of The Simpsons is weird. And then, even by season 2, I think they have it pretty much together. But, it's okay to have different opinions. I think we're still going to take Arfus. Player Graft is interesting, but it's so slow. And sometimes you just don't have anything on board. Another Valkyr. I think I'm going to take Stockade. So it says, please no core hero cards. Well, you got Draxus, right? There's a segment on what was it? The night show? It was the Tracy Ullman show. The Tracy Ullman show. Where the shorts were. I think I'm just going to take Stockade Guard. Another Druid of the Reef helps us. A Best in Shale helps us. Probably more in the Gargoyle. Boneflinger, Druid of the Reef, Silver Moon. Huh. Very, very interesting. Rango with the raid. Super, super appreciated. I'm confused. I'm confused insofar as, like, I'm not following Rango. I'm not following Rango. Rango's been here. But I didn't know Rango was streaming. I'm now Rango's 95th or 96th follower. Has Rango always been doing that and just never told me? Or is it a recent development? I don't know. But there's the shout-out. Appreciate being here. Appreciate the raid. Hope it went well. There's the double shout-out. The Moobot shout-out and the integrated Twitch shout-out. I don't know what card I want here, by the way. I'm looking at this. I don't know what I want. Do your best to shill. Give you hail. Draxus sees no constructed play whatsoever. Does it really not? That's interesting, because Draxus has seen constructed play many times in the past. Alright. I don't know what I want here. How many undead do I actually have? Not a huge amount. Oh, wait, Crypt Lords are undead. So I probably don't want Boneflinger. Sentinel versus Druid of the Reef. I'm gonna take Druid of the Reef, but I don't know. That's a tough one. Living Roots is good, and it's a card that the Jerry Rig can draw. City Architect's a little interesting with Power of the Wild, but let's take Living Roots. Another Power of the Wild over Mark of the Lotus, or do I just want Mark of the Lotus? It's interesting, because Power of the Wild is a third card for the Jerry Rig to pull, and one thing we don't want to do is, like, top deck Jerry Rig after it's already pulled these 2 cards. Mark of the Lotus does what this usually wants to do for half the price, but I'm still gonna go Power of the Wild. It's largely because of this Jerry Rig, though. Could be a mistake. I don't love Battlemaster in this type of deck. The minions are too small, in my opinion. It can work, though. You can, like, go face trade. I like Corporal a lot, and Soul of the Forest is very interesting for this type of deck, especially kind of with Hawkstrider, if you get a bunch of little 1/1 Hawks, and you put trees in them. It's been streaming for a bit, but Twitch is a very big, cold, unforgiving place sometimes. Not easy to get noticed. Yeah, but... you know... You've been around here since 2020. I had to check, you know. You were allowed to tell me, but now you've told me with a louder voice with the raid. But yeah, no, I always do the opposite joke, right? I always do the opposite joke, you know. Hey, thanks for being here today. I know there's a lot of places on the internet you could be. I know there's like 3 other places on the internet. There's like homestarrunner.net. There's, you know, a guidebook for Final Fantasy VII. Actually, that's it. There's only two. But, you know, hey, I appreciate you being here on the internet. There's homestarrunner.net, homestarrunner.net. It's .com. SpaceJam.com. That's good, too. That's a useful one. I'm still gonna take the Corporal here. Let's go Plated Beetle. I don't think I want Vryghoul very much. Could consider Witchwood Piper, honestly. It just gets you like a Druid of the Reef. Speaking of Druids of the Reef, I guess we're gonna have 4 Druids of the Reef, because I don't think I want Undertaker. I do have a cheap Death Rattle here. Got some more expensive Death Rattles, but not too many. Let's Druid of the Reef. Druid of the Reef number 4. Lingering Zombie number 1. I don't have any Unending Swarm, which is kind of unusual. But yeah, I'll definitely take Lingering Zombie over Webweave. A 5th Druid of the Reef. Well, actually, it is the best card here, easily. But at this point, I'd kind of have to just do it for the meme anyway. And this is every Reef. I hope more show up. It's very rare to see a 5 here. Nerubian is good. Geist is interesting, but too slow. Mounted Raptor is pretty good. I did just pick up the Lingering Zombie and the Corporal. I think I am going to take Nerubian Flyer, but you could consider Mounted Raptor, because, you know, we don't have, like, 3 Lingering Zombies for Nerubian. Corpse Razor. It's, like, only good on Arfus. Yeah, it's just kind of too slow. It just doesn't do much for this deck. Let's just take a Jungle Panther. Whoa, Elder Nadox. Is that what we want? I have to look at all these. We crafted Elder Nadox in gold not too long ago. Druid's very strong, but mostly stormy and rather one-dimensional oppressive way. I agree. All the Druids play roughly the same. But I've been not doing well lately in terms of our win average. So I want a nice simple Swarm Druid right now. So destroy friendly undead, your mains gains attack. So it doesn't work very well with Cryptolord, because Cryptolord only has 1 attack. It works okay-ish with Nerubian. It works well with Corporal, gain 5 attack. You know, just +1 attack with Lingering, but then we get another zombie typically, so it's free real estate with this card. What up, Braun? What up, Battlecries? Kind of works here, works with Azure. Works very well with Traveling Merchant, gain +50/+50, although then you get silenced. Works very well with Panda. Works a little bit with Nerubian. Works a little bit with Jerry-Rig, as long as we have 2 of those spells out of 3 left. Works a little bit with Sidekick. Not massive synergy with Braun, but there's some. Panda might be the most important one. Smite is a finisher instead of Nadox as a finisher. I think we are going to go for the Nadox. It's not excellent in this deck. I think it is a little better than Smite. Nadox with Corporal. Yeah, it's an interesting idea, at least. There's another Lingering Zombie. It's up against a 3rd Cryptlord, but I definitely want the 2nd Lingering Zombie for multiple reasons. Reason number 1, it makes the Nerubian Flyer more reliable, and that can just win games. Reason number 2, it's another sticky undead for Nadox to at least get a little bit of synergy. And reason number 3, I think it's just a really, really strong card, whereas Cryptlord is not quite as good. It's still good, though. This is going cards on turn 5. Turn 5, you're optimistic. I can take Pounce to run out of cards on turn 2. Pounce versus Worgen. I think I am going to take Worgen, but I like Pounce. I honestly do. Running Beast dies this game. It could summon Arfus, but it could also just summon, you know, a 3/1 or whatever. Alright. I think I'll take Worgen. Think about Pounce, though. Bone Mare is pretty great. Wailing Soul can silence your Corporal so it can attack without being destroyed. That's about all it's got going for this deck. Let's take Bone Mare for sure. That's the last pick, by the way. It's the last pick. Alright. Well, we got 5 Druids of the Reef. Very rare to see a 5 there. I was hoping to get like 2 more in the last 8 picks. We got the Nadox. We got the Arfus, which technically have synergy together. We got a couple of Cryptlords, you know. Doesn't look too different from your standard Druid. Next is very memey. Sounds great. We're thanking Rango for the raid. Monsieur says hello. Winifred Stream says final stream giveaway for once. The final countdown.
Murlocs are friends to all.
There's 2 of those Druids of the Reef. Yeah, traveling the world. I just need 11 Labs AI. George Lucas again. We played this clip yesterday.
The sea floor be its own treasure.
Where's the clip? Where's the clip? Thing George Lucas never actually said.
Now that I'm retired.
There it is. AI George Lucas.
Now that I'm retired, I spend most of my time watching Japanese anime and trolling Reddit threads.
That's the plan. That's the plan. It's a good plan. Who truly live as society.
This storm is in me.
Novice Zapper. That's gotta die. That's gotta die. It's gonna die. Now this traveling merchant's pretty good, but it's not what we're gonna do.
You, friend.
Alright, well this is a very, very, very wide board for turn 3.
My dying breath is for this city.
Look at this pathetic 5/5. Behold, oh, actually don't want to use Power of the Wild? I don't know.
Sea floor be its own treasure.
Behold, as they play a 5/5, we play a 8/9. It's a little unusual here to have, you know, played the Wicker Claw and not have actually buffed its attack power, but we've had higher priorities. Don't silence me, bro. Don't hex me, bro.
Your end is nigh.
Alright, well if they've got, you know, double Lightning Storm, we lose instantly, but if they don't have anything like double Lightning Storm, we should win instantly. On turn 5. There's no form-hard removal of Thijs. Ragnaros the Fire Lord has invited you to his retreat at Lake Logai. Or Laugwai? I forget.
Did that just...
It's out of cards on turn 5. We were out of cards on turn 5, but they are pretty much out of health. They did get silence for the Traveling Merchant. We still have lethal right now, though. They have 4 mana to try to stop our lethal. Tarantula with the big fur, the big fur. Lyro said some fur in chat yesterday. Too much fur for me.
You win this one.
I don't know if you were here, Tarantula, at the time. You may have been. But we were also talking about that time. We were also talking yesterday about that time that Crystal from Star Fox, she starred as the villain in that James Bond movie. You remember that James Bond movie where James Bond gets cloned, and Crystal from Star Fox is the main villain? You remember that movie, right? You remember Amy Spomu? Amy Spomu? That was the best Bond movie. It was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. The best one. One win, no loss. Tarantula does stream a wide variety of things, by the way. Rick says, what? AI-generated images. AI-generated images. Tarantula says, remember it vividly, right? Fanfiction about it, right? You know, that ending, it was very open-ended. That ending was very open-ended. There was a lot of room. There was a lot of room.
Versus Malfurion. I must protect the wild.
Murlocs are
The Bond Twins plus Crystal. The fanfiction writes itself. Tarantula's unnecessary to the process. See, he says the furry Bond, the evil one. See, they set that up at first. They set that up at first, but then in the end, you know, Bond learns that, you know, that the clone Bond is not evil just because of this inclination towards furriness. He's evil because he wants to destroy the West Coast. But, you know, it's still a beautiful message. It's still a beautiful message about acceptance and understanding. You get 5 gold Druids Reefs. Fortunately, you only need 2. You only need the maximum number for a constructed deck, and then all the future ones after that are still gold. What's about that? Don't we all? I'm on the West Coast, so I typically don't want to destroy the West Coast. Typically. Some days. Makes redemption arc, I see. This can't wait for AI-generated movies. I mean, it's sort of happening. It's sort of starting to happen to a limited degree. Jazz says hello. Good to see you. Oh, and my Tarantula says, Save Cosmic says, hey, and you raise the Cosmic Glove. Boop. There's the Cosmic Glove. Most effective way to say hi. He says, you want to destroy the East Coast? I don't know if I can get the screenshot fast enough. I probably can.
The Seed Lore be its own treasure. The Seed Lore be its own treasure.
For no one.
Yeah, try has exactly what I'm looking for. Try has exactly what I'm looking for. Yeah, I don't, why would... Why would I want to destroy the East Coast? Why would I want to destroy the East Coast when you can seize it? Supervillain seizes East Coast. It kind of looks like me. Huh? I need more hair here. I need more hair here. Does Turn 5 Lethal Easy? What's really funny is that's about how long it took for the previous opponent.
The young must not go
That's about how long it took for the previous opponent, and the previous opponent played cards. Did you watch King of the Hill? Oh, it's coming back. I didn't watch King of the Hill while it was airing, but I went through it all when it was on, like, you know, Netflix or something. Alright. Well, that was easy. That was easy. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. Tried stuff up bad for one episode. Finally found a job he was good at. Was he?
You asked for it.
He had a good boss at least, though.
Friends to all.
Boss respects him. His entire family was miserable. I mean, yeah, I get. Yeah, he did encourage his team. He did encourage his team using business hammocks and Tom Landry's hat. Yes, thanks Obama for joining us again. Should we 12 about 20 minutes from now? Start the clock. It's just his job was simple. Doesn't mean he wasn't good at. Because he would be good too. Would you be? You know? I don't know.
Don't forget
I
to
don't know.
tip Doran.
Encouraging people isn't always easy. It's worded a little differently. It's almost is it? I think if you feel like killing somebody, you know, Homer, if you feel like killing somebody on the way out, it would really mean a lot to me. It would really help me out. As he's walking out, Homer kicks the grenade. Guess we're going Gift Lord. Want to trade here? Maybe. Kibler redeems the Star Trek Joke of the Day. Oh, that's not quite the right angle, but okay. Gonna Move Twice is my favorite Simpsons episode. It's up there for me, you know. It's between like that and the monorail episode. Just 2-0, what the heck is this? Yeah, if you got any special requests for the Star Trek Joke of the Day, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just find something. Probably someone from the archives. It's a little tough to get new Star Trek trailers right now. You have any sugar? Sugar? Sure. Here you go. Sorry, it's 9 packages.
The sea floor be its own treasure.
Find a room. You want the episode The Price? The Price? It's not a great episode, is it? Ranking negotiates for the wormhole. Looks like it is. Looks like it is in season 3. Troy and Crusher are stretching. What? Yeah, welcome to the internet. Here's the thing. So you say that, and you know, guess, is that in the trailer? I'm not sure if it is or not. It might be, but if I bring up the IMDb page and we look at, you know, the user submitted photos for the episode, yeah, I mean, The Price, 1989, and there's the user submitted photos. One of Troy and the dude, and then 3 of Crusher and Troy in their yoga spandex, you know. Welcome once again, welcome to the internet. The Price is ready. Do we know what the secret is? We don't.
Line is sizzling.
I'm worried about counterspell. So they released the Warlock cards. And yeah, try versus Druid ad for Enterprise with the the blue sex room. Give all friendly demons and Murlocs Death Rail summon a 2/2 Implock. Wow, it's conditional. It's conditional, but if you have those conditions, it's half the price to Soul of the Forest in Druid. There's a rogue card. It's combo Infuse and Mana Thirst. I don't know if I saw that one. Deal 2 damage to all minions. If you discard a card this game, deal 1 more. But, you know, not for every card you've discarded. Just deal 2 or 3 damage. It doesn't do face damage, but it's 1 discount over Hellfire if you've discarded a card, which is not super common in Arena typically. Oh, and they put out a new Suspicious card. Discover a 1-cost card. If your opponent guesses your choice, they get a copy. The Suspicious cards are fun and funny and weird. In what world does Demon Murloc build see play constructed? I don't know, just some type of small Zoolocky thing. It certainly worked historically. I don't know if it'll work now. Alright, 3 wins, no loss. I haven't grabbed that Star Trek show yet. I'm sure we have it somewhere, but, well, actually, what was it? It was season 3, episode 8? Oh, wait, I do have it. I do have it. I just don't have it titled as the price. I have it titled as the episode number. Oh, here. Let's just play it in the mulligan. Let's just play it in the mulligan here. We're gonna keep the lingering zombie, toss the rest, but yeah, let's just play it. Let's just play it. Star Trek Show of the Day, redeemed by J-Bird.
Next time on Star Trek The Next Generation. Passion fires up the Enterprise when Consulate Troy meets a mysterious diplomat.
When I first saw you, I felt as if I'd been waiting for you.
But he's hiding special powers that could destroy critical negotiations.
You're reading their emotional states and then using that to manipulate them.
Troy does that all the time!
Star Trek The Next Generation.
On Star Trek, but yeah, I just like this bit. I just like them in bed together. He's hiding special powers.
But he's hiding special powers that
powers in bed, amazing. The best. Yeah, that's Troy's job, even though often it's obvious, you know. Captain, this alien that's yelling is very angry. Thank you, Council Troy. Like the Final Mace, it's the year, because there's always a wide variety of cards, so we try to pull a little bit of everything from the year and Mace. Yeah, that has been a theme, for sure. So that voiceover is clearly hiding special pause.
For the Dark Lord!
I've got exotic
For the Dark Lord!
and funnel.
Let's just play it again. I'm right. Wait, you seriously think it sounds like pause? What? What? I mean, it says powers. What? What?
Waiting for you.
hiding special powers that could destroy
I don't know. That's powers. This is like pause. I think you've been chatting with crystals too much. Slightly too much. It's me though. I don't know. Maybe you're fine.
Interested?
Special pawers. Pawers would be. Oh dear, it would be a thing, wouldn't it? Ugh. Jerry says, "What's the episode where they tell Wesley to shut up?" We just played that trailer super recently. What was the actual episode structured around? People were going nuts a little bit. Why were they going nuts in that particular episode? Mark tells everyone off. No, it's actually a different episode. Cause at least I think it is. Riker tells Picard to shut up.
You gotta be scrappy with scraps.
Infested?
On 12. You know, the run's going well, and chat about anything but the game currently unfolding. You could say that, and yet yesterday was just complete silliness, because all I was doing was losing. Serious, how's it going today? It's going okay so far. We're 3-0. We're 3-0. Is it in the trailer for the episode? I think it is.
All life must end.
It would be best if we discuss this.
Shut up! Is it a...
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
I have the longer version of that clip somewhere, but I'm not sure where. Not sure what the title of the longer version is.
Goff versus Anduin.
The Druid's starting to be growing on you, and it's easy to play. It's easy to play. Or is think that Picard is fake? It's true. It's all true. I don't think I actually want to keep these, to be honest. I think I want to look for cards that are less counterable. Or Troy gets turned to a sheet cake. Someone eats her. Yeah, Data. Which we also played that trailer, like, literally yesterday. That's Phantasms. That's Phantasms. We just played that one.
Our gift of the arcane enlightenment.
Ah, jeez. There's the Troy cake. There's the Troy cake.
Oh, Dana!
She's got a slice. She's got a slice taken out of her.
Where nightmares are normal.
If it's a kill fast, I mean, that's true. We've been getting some, like, turn 5 kills.
Dance with me.
Has never watched FTC Troy in actual uniform. Yeah, they don't do it until, like, season 5 or 6. What actually happens is it's right after Chain of Command, which I think is season 6? Or is it 5? I think it's 6. Chain of Command, the one where Picard gets tortured. Jellicoe. Captain Jellicoe comes on the Enterprise. And he says to Troy, you know, I like to have my staff in standard uniforms. And so Troy switches from her little leotard thing into a standard uniform. And then after Jellicoe leaves the ship, she still stays in a standard uniform for the rest of the series.
The damned stand ready.
That weird Drin or everything turns out to be cake. Can be if you want.
The sea floor be its own treasure.
Well, in terms of kill 'em fast, we're going to face the 5-4. It didn't happen to 7 of 9 on her show. But now that they've brought 7 of 9 pack for Picard, it's finally happening. It's finally happening. 7 of 9 a standard uniform instead of a catsuit.
You gotta be scrappy with scraps.
I smell blood.
That's what I'm sure. Maybe.
Some still
Those types of fans may care less now that, you know, she's 30 years older.
The sea floor be its own treasure.
Alright. They're at 5 health. They're 1 turn before they could use Astalor to gain armor. Yeah, Jimmy said there was Buffy before school and then Z after, which we were also talking about Buffy yesterday a little bit. We're also talking about Buffy just a little bit because... Oh, don't have the Holy Smite too. Ah, they got the corner! They're gonna win! Ah, I can't believe they did it. It's so tough to win there. It's so tough to win. But they did it. Damn. Well, they're gonna gain the 5 armor and then I can't beat them. We were talking about Buffy a little bit just because it turns out that, you know, I saw people talk about the fact that that Mr. The Last of Us, Mr. Mandalorian Pedro Pascal was on Buffy. Was on Buffy for 1 episode, you know, like 25 years ago or whatever. I thought armor went to 8. Oh! I forgot armor went to 8. So before they asked to learn nerf, we lose that game. He looks young. Well, you know, he's like, how old is Pedro Pascal now? Isn't he? I want to say he's like 52. Is that right? Or am I off? But you know, this was back in like 2002. This was, you know, over 20 years ago now. That's Mr. Mandalorian himself. It sure is. Not because relevant nerfs. Yeah, we lose that. So what episode of that? I actually know what episode this was. This was an episode called The Freshman. An episode called The Freshman. In season 4, I believe. Alright. Yeah, me say it's Manthirst 8 now. It sure is, and it saved our lives. It's like the TV show King now, you think? I don't know if I saved the screenshot, but some, you know, parody website. Did I save the screenshot? I thought it was funny. Yeah, I did. The Chaser. I don't know anything about the Chaser, but yeah, they put up this, you know, parody article. Scientists predict that by 2050, every popular show may involve Pedro Pascal escorting magic title to safety. It works. It's a formula that works. Why not just keep doing it? So how'd you win that game? Because Astalor got nerfed.
Will serve me.
Would have lost that game like 3 weeks ago.
Murlocs are friends to all.
I might keep Traveling Merchant if I have Lingering Zombie already. We tossed Traveling Merchant in a different game, but I didn't have the Lingering Zombie. So yeah, they gain the armor. Yeah. Used to be Manthirst 7, now it's Manthirst 8. I forgot about it. I thought we were about to lose. coin hawk? Is that the way?
They need our care, now more than ever.
We're at level 25 in Hogwarts. I forget where we left off. I'm like level 18. You're ahead of me. Might do a special Hogwarts stream tomorrow, though. We might do it.
The sea floor be its own treasure.
First kill.
Hands off the
Thijs says, I remember this name. Seems like a very loving name. Seems fine to me. A Twilight Drake, pathetic.
I've got exotic wares.
hands off the feathers.
I trade the 2/2 Lingering Zombie into the 4/6. I could have got a 7/8 instead of a 6/7.
Potions, flasks, BOE, I got it all.
I can't let that 3/4 with the 2 spell damage live.
Oh, my must.
Oh. Well. That's a good way for it to die. Yeah, so you Hufflepuff or Slytherin? By the way, don't know much about Harry Potter. Well, you left out Gryffindor and Ravenclaw. But yeah, we did go Slytherin. 6 wins, no loss. I went as far away from my reality as possible, you know? I'm usually a goody two-shoes guy, and so we picked a snake bully girl with the Hogwarts legacy so far. Please no bully. That's a good win, sir.
Goff versus the Lich King.
All will serve me in death.
Murlocs are friends to all.
Trying to find one of the bully lines. I wouldn't call this a spoil. It's a very minor side quest. Be scary. What's to be scared of? Are you afraid of your own shadow too? Slithering up. Slithering up, baby.
Surely you're joking. You can't possibly be afraid of a puffskein.
It may seem irrational to you, but my experience with them has been most upsetting. They eat pokies, you know.
What a coward. What a coward. It says unreal, 3-game win. Or 3-game or 3-turn.
The sea floor be its
Yeah,
own treasure.
we're in there. We're in there. So is the plan to get both of these out, and then both of these out, and then play this on 3? That's probably. It's a safe file revealed to be a bully, but only when I'm a blue-haired girl. Only when I'm a blue-haired girl. You gotta have blue hair. And this robot. Expect people to face quite literally big smork. This is all smork stream all the time. Seems Goody Two Shoes bad girl. Doesn't bad girl contradict the Goody Two Shoes?
The sea floor be its own treasure. The sea floor be its own treasure.
I also have blue hair. Height with the follow, very appreciated.
What fools these mortals be!
Maybe I actually want to wait one more turn on that traveling merchant.
Winter is here.
Here's the thing about watching the Harry Potter movies. Nah, they don't know the... This is an unusual card to draft. Gain taunt. If your minion has a taunt minion, repeat for Divine Shield, Lifesteal, and Wind Fury. So yeah, they got taunt. Good for them.
I've got exotic wares and funnel cake.
For the Dark Lord. Wait, well, I still keep a 6/4. I still keep it 6/4, and it took their whole turn 5.
They need our care. Now
It's
more
right.
than ever.
Remember I was down it's me. Well, I didn't believe it was gonna be any good. I didn't believe... I thought it was gonna be either bad or mediocre. I did not expect it to be pretty good to maybe even great. I don't know.
Hands off the feathers.
Hands off the feathers. Apache says, safe, I'm a bully for real. Well, hopefully I'm bullying this Death Knight, huh? I got one turn to stop me.
My blood for the Lich King.
They don't have any corpses. I mean, they can get Blood Boil. They can get Blood Boil to keep themselves alive for quite a bit longer. Yeah. The Blood Boil is a problem. They heal for 6.
Back to yourself.
Hands off the feathers.
This is the blood is too strong. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, jeez. I got a couple of hawks. I guess I want the 2 guaranteed damage over the 2 possible damage. Well, they're probably gonna heal more. But they're probably gonna heal more. And then we're completely done.
Death do us part.
Jungle Panther would actually be a pretty good draw. So we can either go Best in Shell, this is significantly slow them down, or we can trade trying to find specifically Pandaren Importer or Jungle Panther that might win the game faster. Why is this your sexy Murloc home is for 20x? A Murloc hug. Murloc hug is what he's saying. You're hearing Murloc Holmes instead of Murloc Hug. You're hearing Paws instead of Powers. You get those ears checked, I don't know. I was just trying to see. Yeah, so they can always get through the Best in Shell. It might give us 1 extra turn. Yeah, Misa, I think you play. I think I don't agree. I think I don't agree because the turn I'm getting, like, happens either way, if you understand what I mean. So if I play the Best in Shell, I'm stalling for 1 turn to get a different card. Or I can just trade and get a different card, right? Is that a good trade? Do they have enough damage to kill us in 2 turns on board or not? I think they do. Yeah, they got 25. I needed Worgen last turn. I needed the stealth. I'm 1 off lethal. Just 1. I still have 1 turn is huge right now. Is it? I mean, the thing is, I'm looking for the cards that win the game. Right? Stalling for 1 turn is just to try to draw one of the cards that can win me the game. Let's see. So... if I kill the Chow... Now says, well, you get 1 extra hero power if you stall for a turn. I guess that's true. Yeah, this still kills me. Yeah. Yeah, discovering the blood boils how they won too. No cards are out. Are they? They weren't out. They weren't out 2 hours ago. Yeah, I don't know. It's only 35 cards, but because they weren't out, I couldn't set up before the stream, you know. Typically, I have to, typically, I have to set up these slideshows. These slideshows for review before the stream, but they weren't all out before the stream. Probably just not doing it. Sorry to anybody who's interested. Alright. If you kill Chow, you can top deck lethal with Importer. To kill the Chow, I have to Living Roots it, and then I have to Hero Power it. When I hit it with Hero Power, I lose 2 health and I gain 5. So I'm still losing. I'm still losing like 3 health. They still had lethal, I believe, even if I killed the Chow that way. That's because 45 minutes ago. Alright. We need to take a 3-minute break either way, though. We need to take a 3-minute break. We'll be back to see if we go infinite. We couldn't get the 7-0, though. We were so close. We were so close. Alright, let's get back to it. Six wins, one loss. The 6 mana, 6/6 mana, thirst 11. Yeah. We talked that. Yeah, it means give a stand in or the first expansion. Cool, have a card. Let's go over 10 mana as a druid. Yep. But even in fact, we were mentioning earlier that the flavor text on the card, because Guff is supposed to be rotating. Yeah, the flavor text on the card is, well, this will be useless next expansion. Wink. I think I've already got Druid the Reef on 1. I'm actually gonna toss Living Roots and look for, you know, a Lingering Zombie, or maybe our, Wicker Claw.
The Seed Lord be its own.
Do I set your max mana to 30, maybe? So you play Best in Show? I traded it. Lyros disagreed because of something I wasn't really thinking of too much. I was thinking, let's try to draw our Jungle Panther or the other card we're looking for as quickly as possible. So I traded. Lyros in chat was saying that they believed that, you know, by stalling for a turn, I do want extra damage via hero power, which is an interesting point. There's Gift Spread those Tade Guard History of Hearthstone. Is that true? I essentially guarantee is going to be someone at least similar next expansion. I don't know. There's been a lot of hated cards in Hearthstone.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Chris, you think they intend to release Death Knight's Glass for Chosen Throne? Absolutely not. Makes sense before Demon is released chronologically. Nah, I mean that was a lot earlier in the game's life cycle. That was before they were willing to do weird, interesting things like duels and battlegrounds. In fact, I kind of believe the exact opposite. You know, when they put out cards like Syndragosa in Frozen Throne and gave it to Mage, I think that was an indication that they never planned to release Death Knight at that time. Now we're getting a different Syndragosa for Death Knight. You're like Demon Hunter and Death Knight was a mistake, just like anime. Anime was a mistake. Demon Hunter was a mistake. I don't. Yeah, I think there are issues in terms of, you know, diluting number of classes overall. I mean, like I've said many times, I play Death Knight in World of Warcraft, so I am reasonably happy to have my class playable now. But it does create certain issues, no doubt. Whereas I believe it's Miyazaki quote. Yeah, Miyazaki, I can't remember if he actually said that or if it's just a meme. I think that was just a meme. I don't think he actually said it. But, you know, he did say the other quote I like. This should not exist. Shoot, what is it? This should not exist. It's not slight, is it? It's an offense to mankind itself, something like that. I want to find the exact quote. Nice. It's similar. I think he says mankind though. It's a blight. What is it? Miyazaki. That's gonna be
All's well that sun wells.
The day is yours. All right, we got the infinite. We got the infinite, and we have had a dearth of infinites in the last, you know, like 4 days. So, very happy to see the infinite. 7 wins, 1 loss. I think... Oh, is this not going through?
Versus Jaina.
I wanted to bring it up on screen, but it's having some trouble. What is it? But yeah, I'll put the link to it if you want to see the actual thing. I think this is the correctly translated version. Hopefully it is. But these guys, yeah, these guys made a system for creating automatic walk cycles for characters with any type of body structure, and so it was being used to make zombies with really weird limb structures move. And so this guy says, you know, this thing's moving using its head, doesn't feel any pain, has no concept of protecting its head. It uses its head like a leg. The artificial intelligence could present us with grotesque movements. This is what we've been working on. And Miyazaki's line is... Where's the line? I would never wish to incorporate this technology into my work at all. There it is! There it is! That's it. It's not mankind. It's not mankind. There's the phrase. There's the phrase I was looking for. Let me see if I can get a screenshot of it. Because it's the most devastating line. There it is. You look at like Guff or something. You look at Guff or something you don't like, and your line is, I strongly feel this is an insult to life itself. With these guys that are showing off their work. This thing they've been working on presumably for months or maybe even years. They're showing it to, you know, to Miyazaki, probably their idol, and he's like, the thing you are working on should not exist. I went over to my parents' house. Dad's played Mass Effect 1 for like the 5th time. I only played Mass Effect 1 twice. They got me beat. But I did play Mass Effect 2 5 times.
They need our care. Now more than ever.
Be its own treasure.
What's your favorite Miyazaki film? Honestly, I haven't seen anywhere close to all of them. I saw, I think Spirited Away. I saw Howl's Moving Castle, but I've like never seen even like My Neighbor or whatever it is that starts with a T. I've never even seen that one. So my Miyazaki knowledge is lacking for sure. Totoro, right? Yeah, I've never seen that one. There's a lot of them I haven't seen.
You gotta be scrappy with scraps.
Toblerone, that was it. That was it. What was I thinking with these other quotes?
The sea floor be its own treasure.
Yeah, we got our hawks. We got our hawks rolling. Yeah, Jimmy says your hero thinks you're trash, right? That's how I don't have an end of the sentence. I don't have the end of the joke.
You want it? I got it.
You know, so the hero thinks they're trash, right? I'm like, you know, yeah, that's how I felt when blankety blank blank, but I don't have an end to that sentence. All ends with death. This is Savjz celebrating the superb owl. No, this is a hawk. Come on, Tuna. What the heck are you talking about? I have absolutely no idea what you're discussing. But one thing I do know is there's nothing to watch besides Hearthstone today. People just don't do things on Sundays. People just don't do things on Sunday. This is the only thing in the world to watch, so keep watching. Yeah, we're such a real Death Knight is an insult to life itself. That's right. That's right. Yeah, it means that you saw the best two in their opinion. Spirit away and how's moving gassing. 8 wins, 1 loss. Moving right along. Moving right along. Let's see. Yeah. Robo had the quote. Yep. Try had said, I'm fairly certain Broad was hard and there never being additional classes. But yeah, Broad was very against a lot of things that have happened in Hearthstone since he left. Buffing cards in particular. We just got a patch that buffed, like, I don't know, like 13 cards, 15 cards. Broad was completely against ever buffing a card. His opinion was, well, if a card needs to be buffed, we can just print it in the next set. Why would I do it to the existing card? I don't think releasing Death Knight for the Throne was seriously thought about. I don't think so either. When we're introducing Death Knight without any other class, I agree. I agree completely. Robo says, oh yeah, I read that. Yeah, that was the quote. Souls also said, it's like class identity. Hearthstone team put together a blog about class strengths and weaknesses. People get upset when they go against that. But the team that created that strength and weakness is probably gone. Long gone. Long gone like gimbals. Do I want both Druids of the Reef? Probably. I got 5 more in the deck. 3 more in the deck. Here's against buffing, against minor nerfs, and frequent balance changes in general, yes. And was also fairly against adding new modes to the game. Although not as strongly as against buffing cards. Who says, this headline from a news article says, wow, I'm digging AI chatbots were the best things that ever happened to me. I wrote that article. Do you like it? I thought I did a good job with it. Hey, Crystal. Racer says you could buff it and print so new in next set. Well, that's how the team works now. That's not what Broad wanted to do, though. Jane says Broad did Broad did keep power creep mostly at bay. And he says they forgot they had prom. I'm glad you remembered. It's the first sub of the day. Hopefully not the last.
This is where the fun begins.
The fun does begin. The fun does begin at 8-1. It sure does. It sure does. Jaybird keeps putting out messages that Automod doesn't like.
The sea floor be its own treasure.
I could just trade the lingering zombie, but I don't value my health at all. Where's that clip from? That's from the Star Wars Celebration convention right before the Kenobi show started. It was like 3 or 4 days before Kenobi started. Maybe only 1 or 2 days before Kenobi started. Trax says you named it after the new Furry Bond movie. To me, just because of the... yeah. Yeah, it's kind of funny because of the Aeneas Bomu. You got Aeneas. It is kind of similar to this. It is kind of similar to this. That's true. That's true. It's funny.
The sea floor be its own treasure.
Continue the frontal assault. Beams now. Call the Bondulance. But not for me. Deal damage, 3 damage dealers. Good to see you today. So I can't see any message that gets out of mine, even if it's improved. Or improved. Approved. We can dedicate one to me. Oh, we can dedicate one to me, which becomes off fight. But yeah, me's. I usually say me, but me's. Upgrade to the blue badge with 3 months of sub. It's a good one. It's a good one.
Hey, I got you, friend.
They do have the corpses for the Deathbringer, which is annoying, but we can't really do anything about it.
Reach for the skies!
But even if we drew, like, Power of the Wild, Power of the Wild does very little for us here.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Unending Swarm has gotta be the pick above Ultimate Infestation, right? We want to win fast, and this helps us win fast. Because we get to bring back our Wicked Claw, and we get to bring back zombies. Actually, I guess I still get to play the Jerry Rig, honestly. Okay.
Mind if I roll need?
His first run today's going well. Yep. Druid's been one of the only things succeeding for me. At least something succeeding. Alright, now, they know I drew a card off Jerry Rig, but I think the Jerry Rig doesn't show them what I drew, right? So I don't know if I've got a Power of the Wild or if I've got, like, a Wrath, right? But I mean, if they have an AoE, they'll use it either way. Is the Smart Glass the one working for Trade File, which is ironic.
I can be very persuasive.
That's very strong here. I mean, it's just very strong in general, but it's very strong here, too. I don't know if they can clear... They can't clear everything, can they? I mean, not the one over there. I'm curious whether we can go, you know, Sunborn Valkyr on 2 minions. I think we always can.
I have but little time.
First kill.
2/4, 2/4, 6/5. Just like always, Panther, Valcube. But yeah, with the stealth. That's true. If they had managed to clear type
They
thing.
need our
Or
care.
as close as possible was clear.
Now more than ever.
This is not what we stood for.
Oh dear, the Talion. The buffed Talion, even.
Die as you live.
Good news, they're at 11 health. Bad news, they have the biggest card in their deck. They have two 3/4 taunts at minimum guaranteed. There's no way I win this. Well, they do have 2 minimum taunts. Okay. Well, that's a little good. That's a little good. Oh good, I have a Crypt Lord to stop their 35 damage.
The scourge will devour all.
Guy says, I knew you couldn't win with that many cards on 8. That's so crazy. Yeah, drafted triple unholy legendary. Along with the consistent drawing of it via Talion. Has I even seen Arfus once? I mulliganed them once. I mulliganed away at once, at least. So I'm wondering if the mace is even worth 2,000 gold. There's only 4 legendaries and 2 epics. The rest are commons and rares. Well... I mean, all I can tell you is that 2,000 gold buys 20 packs. And on average, you get 1 legendary per 20 packs. So you're getting 4 guaranteed legendaries in the average that it would take to get 1. Typically, the mini set is regarded as easily the best way to spend gold in the game. 8 wins, 2 losses. Absolutely destroyed. Absolutely. Yeah, I strongly feel that Lord Marigar is insult to life itself. Indeed. Indeed. Yeah. So Steve was wondering if we drew a bone mare at any point this run. Yeah, like Lyris was talking about Arfus. It's about bone mare. They just really haven't shown up. It's honestly probably good that bone mare hasn't shown up. Because, you know, a lot of these games have been ending on like turn 6. This is what if you won a trebuchet from Radio Call, and how would you use it? Donate to a museum? I don't have anywhere to put it.
Smelly fish! Yummy fish!
The sea floor be its own treasure.
He says, where's my elephant? Hey, they're singing the elephant song. I like that song. Reminds me of elephants. Yeah, they siege the East Coast. That is a good plan. That is a good plan. Because it belongs in a museum. I had the trebuchet in my hand, Marcus. I had it in my hand. Ow, it's huge.
Didn't go as...
What is it?
Find a room!
Alright, 8 damage on board on turn 4. They have a random shaman spell and a discovered battle cry.
Stone after stone.
Go ahead, Dekkster, destroy history. Is that the line? I remember the line, you know, you and I are merely passing through history, but this is history.
Your end is nigh.
What's the other really good one? It's not in the same scene, I don't think. No, it's really a movie, isn't it? I really like the what? I'm not gonna remember the exact line. I really like the. You know, if like you know, if I bury you in the desert for 1,000 years, maybe even you'll be worth something. Ha ha! Son of a.
The sea floor be its own treasure. The sea floor
That's
be
incredible.
its own treasure.
You win this one.
All right, 9 wins. 9 wins, 2 losses. We got utterly destroyed by Marrogar. Then we get a nice early victory like this deck wants to do. Alright. Can I dedicate a win to Mies with the 3 months of sub? I think we lost the Marrogar game, so I wasn't able to. I can dedicate this one to Mies with 3 months of sub. Very appreciate it again. Actually, a reboot series show of Indiana Jones would be cool. More gritty, not disguising so much he's an anti-hero. Could be a good watch. Yeah, I think you're onto something in terms of, I think a rebooting Indy as a show, like a Disney Plus show, wouldn't feel as weird as rebooting in movie form without Harrison Ford. So I think you're right that would feel more natural to me. Because seeing an indie movie without Harrison Ford just feels weird, but a show could work. A show could work much better. I mean, we can get Chris Pratt, just like Mario. Yeah. That would work better. And they did an Indiana Jones show. You may or may not be aware. They did a young Indiana Jones show back in the day, back in the 90s. And it lends itself to it. It lends itself to it very well, because, you know, just every episode is a different minor adventure with a different, you know, artifact type thing. Actually, with Joaquin. Yeah. He didn't actually do the show, though, did he? I'm trying to remember. I don't think so. He was in the movie, but I don't think he did the show, did he? Did he? I don't think so. Young Indiana Jones Chronicles. Oh, the movie version was actually his brother River. Oh, I even forgot about that.
Smelly fish! Yummy fish!
Yeah, so the show was actually Sean Patrick Flannery, and what else has he done? He was in Boondock Saints, right? What else has he done, though? Mostly just Boondock Saints, in terms of stuff I've seen. So normally we use Power of the Wild for the +1/+1, but with the way this curve is going, I want to drop Traveling Merchant on 3, Arfus on 4, Valkyrie on 5. Doesn't look like a good chance for the +1/+1.
exotic wares and funnel cakes.
Obviously, I never miss.
Speak your piece.
Interested?
We appear to be doomed. There's a Relic Hunter. I don't know if I know about Relic Hunter. Assuming that is a show or such. Relic Hunter was around. Was it a direct Tomb Raider knockoff? Just because it's using the exact same typeface. Yeah, Relic Hunter, 1999 and 2002. I don't think I know anything about this. But see, I'm looking for behind the scenes. Doesn't mention. Well, we need, I guess we need Death and Decay. Oh, I got the worst Lich King card. Well, we're dead. We're dead. 9 wins is good, though. It's a pretty good card, but I'm never gonna make it to turn 9.
What a display!
Artifax is a professor of history, which is Indiana Jones. Very good. Be a people up early. For 3 seasons. Yeah, Star says, thanks, that's we're in the finished free stuff for you if we could do it tomorrow yet. Well, I was already dead, so there's Sunwell as well. And the 7-8 Traveling Merchant. How did this deck lose this hard by turn 6? Wow.
This battle is over.
That Imp Gang boss got me really good.
Do you have an audience with the king?
The young must not go out.
What a display!
That's a good move. This battle is over. It's pretty good. Tamsin's got a lot of good lines. Alright, well, we didn't get double digits. We didn't get 10. We got 9. I'll certainly take the 9. It's been rough. Been rough the last few days, results-wise. Got a golden rare. We've got all the golden rares, but still hard dust. And another golden rare. Like I said, it'd be a lot more exciting if we didn't have all the golden rares already, but